Alright. So we are playing the web fishing. I don't know what I have in my... Oh, I caught a great white! That's cool! Did the fucking developer give me the thing that I needed because of me being miserable? No, they didn't. They didn't. I was like, oh, I got a quest for it. Wow. I think that's from last time I played. Genuinely. How do I play this game again? I gotta, like, change some shit because, like, make sure all my shit's good. Alright. We need to sell everything. It's time to go webfish. Oh, I hate this game. I think I have to, like, still try to get what's it called done. The thing for the great white, because I still need the normal one, and I've got 3 of them, and not the one I want. So, which one is which one? Saltwater, freshwater. Okay, we're just gonna put the saltwater one down. We're just gonna put the saltwater one down. Okay. Glad to know that it's working properly. But I definitely need to play web fishing because, like, I gotta have a relaxing game after everything that's been going on with this code bullshit. I'm so tired, man. I'm so tired. I've been working on this fucking code for the Left 4 Dead 2 AP stuff, and it's just a headache. It's just a headache. I just want it to not be a headache. I just want to, like, I want it to generate properly and then just not have any more issues. You know? Like, that'd be cool. That'd be very cool. I'd be okay with that. I need to, speaking of AP, I need to start getting things set up for, the AP event later this month, because I probably will announce it soon-ish. Try to get word out there, be like, hey, this is gonna happen. So that I can, like, have that out there, because I don't know when exactly it's gonna be, because I've still got to go and do a few things prior to the event. So I got a lot of work cut out for me. I got a lot of work. Ugh. A lot of work cut out for me, and I'm not looking forward to it. I mean, I am, but I'm, like, also not. I don't even know when I'm gonna run it later this month. I have no idea. Though, honestly, if I get help with that Left 4 Dead AP stuff, I might try to run it during the community event. Dude, I really want it to work so bad, and I'm like desperate for it to work. At this point, I might try to install it on the main Archipelago thing on my other drive, and then see if, like, if it's having issues from that, or if it's, like, something that's within the code itself that's not able to generate. Because it could be something within the skeleton, maybe, and that's really pushing it, because a lot of the code that's over there is pretty much the same as the code that's on Archipelago. So I'm either gonna have to ask devs and stuff and be like, hey, how does this work? Because it isn't wanting to do the thing. It's not wanting to do it. I don't know. I'm still very new to Python, and I don't particularly understand a lot of it because I'm not as familiar. I'm just kind of looking at the code that the skeleton provides and then just being like, okay, this is doing this, so let's put this in here. And then I just Google a lot of shit, and then I'm like, okay, cool, that's what this does. I'm not gonna remember that, but I'll remember it for the moment in which I need to do it. But until I do it enough, I'm not gonna remember any of it. So I'm just kind of winging it at this point. I'm winging it and praying that I can at least get something made. And if it does, like when if I am able to get it to generate, if I'm able to get this thing to generate properly, then I can work on the mod side of things. And that part in of itself is such a fucking headache. Everything is such a headache, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there, and I know it's so close to being done, but it's just like, oh my god. Oh, I hate it. I hate it, man. I fucking hate it. Dude, I need Valek to like, I don't know if Valek knows anything with Python, but like I need him to like guide me through it at this point. If he knows Python, I'm gonna need him to guide me through it. Cause like I got no clue what the fuck I'm doing. I'm not gonna remember half the shit though. Like I will not remember any of it. Cause like I'll sit down a year from now and be like, I mean, even right now I sit down at my desk and I'm like, okay, so what the fuck does this do? Like I couldn't tell you half. I watched YouTube tutorials to do the Isaac stuff because I didn't understand any of it. And I could not tell you half of what it does anymore because I just haven't done it in so long. That's the problem with writing code. I don't remember any of it. And I also just have really bad memory. I'm pretty sure there's something going on with my memory, like storage in my brain. I'm pretty sure there's something going on. It's like I'm struggling. I'm doing my best, but man, it's so rough. I'm like not retaining anything. It's a lot of it's just ends up being muscle memory. A lot of it, not code wise, but just in general, a lot of my memory stuff boils down to muscle memory. So, and that's literally it. Like, I'm pretty fucked. Truth be told, I'm pretty fucked in that regard. It sucks. I wish it wasn't like this, but this is how things be, unfortunately. Also, I am tabbing out just so I can do a few things, chat. So you'll have to excuse the screen going like black for a second. It like flickers. It only happens with like Webfishing and like maybe like one other game. We are trying to what was it fucking? I needed to use Webfishing Great White. I'll check here in a second. Why the fuck would Google want to access my location just to fucking figure out a great white shark? No, fuck off. It's I'm using the fucking wrong lure. I need to use sparkling. All right, sorry chat. I keep having to tab out and stuff, but I'm like trying to make sure I get this stuff correct. Sparkling lure will give me from a 0.6 chance to a almost 2% chance. It's 1.7 as opposed to a 0.6. So, all right, I'm gonna try not to tab out unless I absolutely have to. But yeah, yeah. I should probably turn off my slow cooker because I've already cooked my food this morning and I've just had it on warm the whole time since then. I really should turn that off. Also, speaking of having things on. I don't know why I just thought of this. My best friend was telling me last night that they got their like electric bill in and it was so fucking cheap. I was like, yes. We love it. We love it when electricity bills are not fucking expensive. I like he said it and it fucking went through my brain and I was like, cool. That's awesome. And then I immediately was like, my brain had immediately moved on because I was so knee deep into coding at that point. But like, I'm super happy that his electric bill was cheap as shit. It like went through my brain. It went right through my brain, and I just kind of was like, yeah, that's cool. But I'll have to remind them about it later tonight. Like I'll bring it up specifically. My brain is bad about like I can't multitask a lot. I'm really bad at multitasking. So like if I'm doing something, there's no way. I'm not going to be able to like focus on anything else. It just doesn't happen. It never happens. Me being able to focus on more than one task is just not possible. I think I used to be able to do it pretty well, but like I think I took one too many blows to the head. I think that's what happened. I don't think I think I'm just getting old. I think that's just what it is. There's just no other way to describe it at this point. I feel like that's just all it is. I'm just getting old. Oh, I pressed W. And it said, okay, here's fish. Still not a great white, though. What's the, I wish I could, like, just catch the damn thing. I'll be real. You know how hard it is to catch this thing? Like, I've caught 6. And they've been the same rarities each time. That's the craziest thing to me. They've been the same rarities. It doesn't matter. I just don't understand. I don't get it. Cuz like I'm trying to understand like why it doesn't work. Or it could just fucking work. Give me the great white shark. Please. I think I'm getting all my great whites from the bucket. I'm gonna be real. Because it's such a pain in the ass to catch it in like natural. Like in natural water that it's giving me a better chance to get it elsewhere. So that's the wrong thing. Like I just want to catch the great white, man. That's all I'm trying to do. I just want to catch a great white shark. At this point, like, is it just fucking better to clear out my radiance or my opulence? Because like at this point, like I don't know. My opulence might be easier at this point. Because I just need to catch what, a whale? And what's the other one? Where's the other one? Oh, and coelacanth or whatever. Stretching. Ugh. I've caught almost all the opulence here too. I need a golden bass. And what's the other one? Alligator. Yeah, that sounds about right. I've caught 13, but I've only got fucking 4 tiers. Crazy. Cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. I don't understand. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Also, chat, I might go run to the restroom here in a minute or two. In a minute. Because I gotta go to the bathroom. But we can... What's up, Delito? How's it going? Can't believe I'm never gonna catch the great white shark. It's going. I feel that. Honestly, I feel that. That is me every day. Got my PNG in it's my new Halloween PNG. That's cool. I fuck with it. I fuck with it. I gotta get some Halloween stuff done soon. In like a week or two. Gonna try to, anyways. Oh, my body. Shadow, my character is kind of fused, if not just dripped out. That's cool. I fuck with that. We love this. Oh, my body. I'm dying. I'm getting old. That's all it is. I'm also technically, I'm not freshly awake, but it feels like I'm freshly awake. I'll show you later. Yeah, feel free to send it to me in a DM or something. Ba 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 ba. Ba bum 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 bum. I just realized I still have that friend request sent out to one of the collab, or not collab, core keeper devs. Or not devs, but modders. Don't have each other at it. I just accepted it. I got you. Alright. How many fish do I got? I'm gonna do this fish and I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'm gonna get this fish and I'm gonna go to the bathroom. As soon as it wants to catch. I gotta wait though. Let's see. Yo, that looks great. I love that. I fuck with it. I fuck with it. Like the ghee. I love the guitar on the ear. That's so cool. I fuck with that. Nah, I fuck with it. It's good. That's some shit I would do in VR chat. That's some shit I'd do in VR chat for sure. All right. Let me grab this. And I am gonna go run to the restroom. Definitely give the artist on Insta. Yeah, shoot me that shit. I'm gonna go run to the restroom. I'll be right back. Once I get back, I will continue playing web fishing and probably complaining about coding. So, you know, it's inevitable. So, I'll be right back. Enjoy Creed. Alright, chat. I have returned. I'm back. Yes, I have returned. It's back to fishing time. Alright. Give me 1 second. I just need a moment, Gordon. While I try not to fucking lose my shit. Anyways. How y'all doing? Good. I'm still losing my shit. Over bullshit coding. I'm still losing my mind. Actually. Still. To this moment, to this very moment, Gordon. I'm still losing my fucking marbles. How long before that teeters into Frieza? Like, actually. I'm losing my shit, Gordon. I don't remember my Frieza. What was my Frieza? It was fucking like... That's a hammerhead shark. God damn it, man. Literally one word off from the great white shark. Man! That's fucked up. That's so fucked up. What was my Frieza voice? It was like, you filthy monkey. You filthy scientist. Something like that. I don't fucking know. I don't remember Frieza's, like, whole shtick. Man, I'm just here. Anything to distract me from the fact that I have to go and do a bunch of code shit later. And I really don't want to. But nobody else will fucking do it. So, I'm taking matters into my own hands. I will say, though, if I manage to get this done soon, in the next, like, week or two, I'll be pretty happy. Like, genuinely. I just gotta figure out why it's not doing the thing that I need it to do. So, there is that. It's literally not telling me what's going on, and I'm fucking confused! Do I have a... Okay, I was gonna say, do I have any bait? Alright. For those uninitiated, I am currently in the process of working on a AP world from almost scratch. There's an AP world skeleton out there for Archipelago, and I'm working on a AP world for Left 4 Dead 2. And so that means I have to learn a bit of Python, and it's a headache because I don't know Python. So I'm just looking at things in Visual Studio Code and just hovering over stuff, and it's just telling me things, and I'm like, cool. I'll forget that the moment I close this program for the final time. Also, I forget most of it whenever I close the program anyways. Half the time I forget before I close the program too. Because I'm constantly having to scroll up and look at it and be like, what did this do? Where do I reference this? Where is this supposed to be referenced? Can I reference this? Should I reference this? Luckily, though, I've been getting a lot of my errors down, so I'm pretty happy. Cannot complain. I'm doing pretty good for myself. I just need to figure out how to make it work. I'm literally looking at a bunch of shit, and I'm just like, looking at it, and I'm like, okay. Cool. How do it work? That's the problem. So, it's rough. It's rough out here. Genuinely. I don't know what else to do. I just have to pray, essentially. I gotta pray for a blessing in disguise. Alright, sorry chat, I'm having to tab out and stuff. Just tab it out to check a few things. Alright. I'm skipping this fucking song. Fuck you. Oh, great. Back to Creed? No. I'm not listening to Creed again. We just listened to Creed. Literally when we went AFK. Stingray. Oh, great. Yeah, that's wonderful. Just great, actually. Dude, I'm like so fucking exhausted. I'm gonna be real. This energy drink doesn't feel like it's doing anything. I'm just like, I'm not even like sleepy, exhausted. I'm just exhausted. I'm just like mentally drained from all this like work, all this coding stuff. It's just such a headache. I just want to like not. I just don't want to do it. I really don't want to do it. I don't have to. I could just not. But like, you know, it just, I could just get it done at some point, and then if it generates, my problem is solved, and then I can stop looking at it forever. I won't look at it anymore. After it's done, I'm literally not touching it. I will let somebody else deal with it. I'm not doing it. I just want it to work. Though, honestly, if I don't get it in the next 2 days or so, I'm going to stop working on it entirely. Probably, honestly, in the next day. Genuinely. I'll just stop working on it altogether. Package it up and then hand it off to somebody to fix. And then I will not. I refuse. I refuse to do it. That's all there is to it, you know? I'll clean it up a little bit. And then send it off to somebody. And be like, here you go. Work on that. Here's your, yeah. That's probably what'll end up happening if I don't fix it in the next day or two. I'll clean it up a bit and then just be like, here's everything. I'll drop it on their, I'll drop it on their doorstep, and then be done with it. Also, yes, I know the screen is flickering every once in a while. I'm tabbing out of the game. I don't know how to fix that. Still don't know how to fix that. If I tab out of the game, it flickers. It is what it is. I'm trying not to do it, but I'm also checking things on the side. So, what do you got for me? Oh, wow. An Atlantic salmon. That's crazy. Anyways. Dude, there ain't no way my body's, like, trying to fuck with me again right now. I'm really not in the mood. I just want to fish. Let me fish for a while. I just want to fish. I'm just so exhausted, man. I need, like... I'm ready to, like... just not right now. I'm just not. I don't want to do it, man. I don't want to do anything. I just want to I don't want to sleep, but I want to just like not think about the code. It's just so physically exhausting. I don't know who in their right mind looks at coding and says, "This is great. I love doing this." I don't get it. It's just such a physically exhausting task. I couldn't imagine wanting to put yourself through that. I guess if you know it all, like if you know all like the functions and stuff and like all the strings and stuff, like I guess if you know it all by heart, then like cool, but like wanting to willingly put yourself into that situation, I just don't get it. It's just such a fucking headache. I don't gain any satisfaction from doing it. Maybe once it's done, I'll have satisfaction because I'll be like, oh, cool, it works. Fucking finally. After troubleshooting it for a while, it fucking works. Like, then I could understand having a little bit of serotonin from it. But, like, prior to that, all the errors and troubleshooting is a fucking nightmare, man. It's a fucking nightmare. I don't understand. I just don't get it. I don't know, man. This shit's just it's just a nightmare. What you got for me? Another stingray? Cool. Great. This is my last bait. I'm gonna get more bait and I'm gonna go to the bathroom again. Because my body hates me. I haven't ate since this morning. That's the crazy thing. Have not ate since this morning. My body's trying to fuck with me. Before I went to bed, I ate. So, I'll go to the bathroom here in a second, and then when I get back, we can continue fishing or something. I wish we didn't have to look at this fucking skybox, though. That one mod really made the game too dark to deal with. And there's no, like, contrast options, so I can't, like, turn up the brightness. Or lower the brightness. It's just how it is. Come on, catch this fish so I can fucking... Okay, thank you. Alright, we'll go grab some bait here in a second. And we got an octopus. Great. Cool. Alright, we're gonna go grab bait, and then I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, again. And then when I get back, we will, I guess continue fishing. Let me get back over to my spot. So I can just fish right away. I was about to sit down, you motherfucker. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna go run to the restroom again. And then when I get back, we will continue fishing. Alright, chat. Hopefully I'm back for the final fucking time and not having to do anything else today. Liz. Hopefully. I can finally fish. I can finally fish! I'm so ready to fish! I'm just living, you know? I'm just living at this point. I'm still thinking about the whole like coding stuff. My brain's not gonna give that up because it's like the current obsession. So it's the current thing my brain is obsessing over because I'm trying to get this shit done and it's not easy. And so I'm just here like, yeah. I I exist. So, you know. Anyways, what are we listening to? We're listening to Slipknot. That's cool, man. That's pretty neat. Oh man, I wish I could show you guys like all this coding stuff. But if it wasn't for the fact that my drive would dox me, uh I would do it. But I can't. My phone died. We hate that. You should tell your phone to not do that. I would. But, you know, that's just how it is sometimes. I tell my phone not to die all the time and it doesn't listen, but it's worth the shot. It's worth a shot. I mean, you never know. It might listen. I mean, sometimes that's just what you gotta do. Did you link to the artist and she did a great job? Yeah, I saw the link. I didn't get a look at it just yet, but I'm gonna take a look at it after streaming stuff. So I can see like all the art and stuff. Do they have like a VGen? Or do you know? I see they have an Instagram, but I'm just curious. Nope. Should get them on that shit. For tax purposes, should get them on that so it's easier to get receipts for when I have to get taxes done. Just kind of starting. That's fair. Get more commissions and then put yourself on VGen. I fuck with it though. For tax purposes though, it'd be easier to put all my receipts in one place. So I'll help her out by commission or two. Real. So she can have a couple references. That's fair. That's completely fair. That'll help out getting on VGen. You just gotta find people who have invite codes, or just request one, I guess. So it's storming right now. You hate to see it. It's nice for the rain part of it, but it's not nice for the power outage part of it. We hate power outages out here. Wonderful from Florida. That's fair, I guess. Also, I tabbed out on accident. I thought I was tabbed into the game, but I apparently was not. Somehow that happened. That's why the screen went flickering just a moment ago. Anyways, nah, I don't know much about the weather in Florida. All I know is that a few years ago, it snowed in Florida, and I thought that was pretty cool. I say a few years ago. It was a little bit ago. For you guys, it was a little bit ago. For me, it was like it felt like just yesterday that happened. It felt like it was just yesterday, even though it was like what 5 years ago, 5, 6 years ago. It snowed. I need to know it was like I think earlier this year. Well, I mean, when I'm talking about the snow part, it fucking snowed in Florida for the first time in like 20 years. Like It was somewhere in Florida. It was some years ago now. It was like 5-6 years ago. 2018. That's, yeah. Somewhere around that era. For me, it felt like it was just yesterday. But I'm just saying, like, I think that's honestly, I genuinely, aside from like the whole, like, it feeling like it was yesterday, I think there's something going on with my memory. It really did feel like yesterday that happened. And by yesterday, I mean like a couple years ago. But 2018 was almost 10 years ago. 7 years, give or take. Remember that time it snowed in 2018 because it was up north? That is fair. Florida Panhandle. Oh yeah, yeah, okay, yeah. I remember telling somebody about like some shit that goes on in Florida, and they're like, "Where do you read this shit on the internet?" I was like, "Dog, you can't not read it on the internet. It's not like I searched for it." They were like, I was telling somebody, it was an older person. They were like, "Are you just searching up things going on in Florida?" I'm like, "No, that's just I just come across it because Florida does some crazy shit. I don't even seek it out." It did snow in the Panhandle of Florida this year, and yeah, confirmed a lot of shit happens in Florida. Exactly. I don't have to seek it out. It just happens, and I see it. I was like, yeah, Florida's a terrible place to live because you got all these people that are batshit insane. And they're like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I cannot scroll the internet for 5 minutes without seeing Florida man kidnap scientist to make dog immortal. It's like, you can't make this shit up. Spoiler, the dog is immortal now. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Enjoy your free emotes. I forgot that there's a thing that pops up above me for that. I need to really get a new alert for that. I think that's something with my chat thing, and I got to change the code for that to keep it from happening. I'll get around to it. I gotta replace my fucking chat widget anyways. At some point. I think the Twitch API has been really fucked though too lately because like the latency on like chat has been like really weird when it shows up on OBS. It's like delayed or something like that. I don't know. I gotta look at it. A dude robbed like a $10,000 R2-D2 replica at Disney. That sounds like Florida. What are you gonna do with that? What are you genuinely gonna do with that? Disney Hotel. What can you do with that? Sell it? That's the only thing I can think of. Unless you're just really into Star Wars. Joke's on you. Joke's on you. It was actually Hayden himself. It was Hayden who did it. Probably gonna snuck in and posed as security. Probably gonna steal it. Lamau. Honestly, like he probably it was Hayden. 100%. He came in, said yoink, and they just let him do it. They just let him do it. That's why they didn't stop him. That motherfucker's Darth Vader. You gonna stop Darth Vader from stealing R2-D2? No, I wasn't Hayden. It was a school teacher from Boston. You know what? If you hadn't told me who it actually was, I would have believed it. Not actually. I would not have believed it, but like in my head canon, it was Hayden. I'm gonna make it head. I'm not gonna do that. No, that's a bad idea. I was gonna say I'm gonna start making head canons for stuff that happens IRL, but then I realized no, I shouldn't do that. I really shouldn't do that. Thinking about it logically, that's not a good idea. Because because I have terrible memory, so somehow I'll end up believing it. I can't believe Hayden Chris, I never can remember how to pronounce his last name. Went and stole an R2D2 from a $10,000 R2D2 from a Disney hotel. Crazy. That's so crazy. Turns out he was a school teacher from Boston as well. I didn't know he had a side hustle. That's so crazy. That's so crazy. I saw on Twitter that some dude robbed a bank while wearing a clone trooper helmet. Hey, I'm just saying. Mark Hamill. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Maybe I thought it was Florida because it was, but it was actually Texas. That is hilarious. Christensen. Is that actually how you say it? Christensen. 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 I'll never remember how to say it though. Tomorrow you ask me, I'm not gonna know. Hayden Christensen. That's why I just call him Hayden. Because I'm not gonna remember that. I should probably get something checked out with my head. I think I've taken one too many blows to the head. It's all that fucking stuff I've done in my past life. In my past life of sneaking around and doing whatever it is I do. Sometimes that's just how it is. There's so much shit that happened in Florida that I couldn't begin to list the amount of shit. True. I got nothing. You know, it's Florida. So that's why I never would want to live there. No, thank you. There's this dude who just robbed only Camaros in Miami when I was there for a funeral. What the fuck? That's crazy. Is it down in Florida where they fucking arrested that guy in the Chuck E. Cheese who was wearing the mascot costume? It was like they were arresting him for tax fraud or some shit. Is that where that was at? I think so, don't quote me on that. I was gonna say it was somewhere. I don't remember where, but like it'd be kind of funny. They're just like, cause like I just I don't know, man. That shit was wild too. I've mentioned that story on stream. I don't remember if it was tax fraud or what it was, but they arrested a guy at a Chuck E. Cheese wearing the costume, having to take him out. And I like to imagine that the kids are like up at the window crying. I stole this joke from a comedian. I don't remember his name. I know he's very funny though. I have to pull up his name. It's like I'll pull it up here in a second and then I'll tell you. The screen's gonna flicker here in a second because I'm tabbing out. All right, let me tab out real quick. What was his name? It was Josh Johnson. That's who it was. Very funny guy. If you don't know who he is, go watch one of his shows on YouTube or go to one of his shows. He was explaining the joke, being like, yeah, they fucking take the guy out of Chuck E. Cheese and like the kids are up at the window crying and you just imagine the kids be like, no, don't take him. He didn't do nothing wrong. It's so fucking funny. He didn't do nothing. Like crying at the window while you have to fit Chuck E. Cheese into the fucking police car. This Florida, but not down south, which you'd think would be it would be in Miami. That's funny. I'd like to think that the kids are also at the window, just crying at him, crying at the police, being like, he didn't do nothing. You got him on some false shit. It's funny. I genuinely think that whole story is funny. If you want better like context, literally look up Josh Johnson on YouTube and listen to him like talk about it. It's so fucking funny. It was like it's around the time that it happened. So literally look at one of his shows on YouTube and cuz it's recorded. So and just watch him talk about it. It was so fucking funny. He talks about other stuff as well, but that is one of the funnier bits. He's very funny. I fuck with him. He has shown me no wrong in this very moment, at this point in time. Mostly because, you know, he's not done anything like dumb like those people who recently decided to the comedians that decided to go over to a certain country and accept money to do a show there. I'm not gonna name names, but you know. Those motherfuckers. Mostly, I'm not gonna name names mostly because I don't know half of them. But apparently one of them was really well liked, and I actually do know his name. I never watched him that much. I watched a couple clips with him, but that's about it. But bit rough. There's one that's kind of famous for like throwing live gator in a Wendy's drive-through window. What the fuck? That okay. That sounds like Florida. I don't know what you're talking about for the comedians, but I'm gonna nod my head. Yeah. Real. It's complicated. It's real life shit. That I'll discuss another time. That Wendy's thing is real. It doesn't surprise me. That genuinely does not surprise me. That sounds like something that would happen in Florida. Just like the Florida Man games. I don't want to know. I don't want to know about that one. That one just sounds stupid. It is. That sounds about right. But it is an actual thing. Sounds like a parody of the X Games. Is that what it's called? The X Games? I don't remember what it's called. You could say that? Oh, cool. Cool. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for to catch a thing. There's a sport where you outrun the police. All right. Yeah, that's about all I need to know about that one. That tells me everything I need to know. That's yeah, okay. How many more bait do I have? Oh, ba 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 ba. Just as shocked as you are whenever I found out this exists. Yeah, and you live there. So sounds like Florida's a league of its own. True. True. We'll say one thing, it's a good distraction from the things I've had to think about in the last 24 hours. I've had to think about code and only code. Just Python. Just a constant thing of looking at Python code and losing my fucking mind. It's better thinking about that than thinking about Python the whole time and wondering if the US was split apart and had a war between the East and the West Coast would be absolutely cooked. For the most part, yes. Mostly because I'm expecting fucking Florida people to throw alligators at people. That's their only line of defense. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be 100%. The East's only line of defense is Florida throwing alligators at people. That's it. Genuinely. I'm not even joking. There is nothing else on the eastern side of the United States that would actually be a good line of defense. Because if Florida falls, that's it. Because everybody in Florida is batshit insane. For the most part. Not all of them, though. There's some normal people in Florida. Like you. Like, I'm gonna say this because I'm gonna say it with a grain of salt. But, Moist Critical. Because he's pretty normal. Like, he's actually pretty normal. But I also want to hold my tongue, just in case. Just in case. Because you never know. He seems pretty normal on the surface. I don't know the guy personally, so I can't say. There are some pretty normal people in Florida, though. Goes down to earth, but he's actually pretty chill. But yeah, 9 out of 10, he has a shotgun somewhere. True. I feel like if he could, though, he'd probably want to be on the West Coast. I think he would turn tail to the West Coast. Genuinely. I just think that's genuinely what he would do. He would go to the West Coast and be like, I'm with you. That's the kind of guy I expect him to be. Genuinely. Also, I mean, a lot of the West Coast is pretty chill. Every time I hear anything about the West Coast, it's usually pretty chill. Can you have HBox? I don't know much about HBox. No, nothing. I don't know anything, actually. I just know the name. That's it. I've heard the name before. I don't know anything about him. I know nothing. I know it's a person that exists. Starbucks is a big dude. Best. I don't know what player in Florida. What is that? I don't know what that is. Jigglypuff? Oh, Pokemon. Okay. The best Jigglypuff player in Florida. Who's the best Jigglypuff player in, like, everywhere else? I don't know. Fair. Fair. He was like a melee Oh, melee. Okay, I thought it was like just Pokemon. Like melee. Okay. I see. Smash Melee. I see. I don't play a lot of Smash. I played Smash a lot and I was the best amongst my friends and coworkers, but I don't think I was in the competitive scene ever. It just doesn't work for me. I don't really like doing the competitive stuff. I like being good amongst my friends and that's it. And then I like training amiibos. That's fun. I would never go into ranked though. I would literally just train an amiibo and then have it kick my friend's ass. I think that's all I can hope for. Then again, I also used to main Little Mac, and then I decided to main somebody normal. So, main Little Mac for a while I did. And then I decided to main somebody normal. Like, I think I swapped between Lucas, Ness, and Marth. The reason that I mained Little Mac was because he had a parry. And that's literally it. That's literally the only reason. What's crazy is I can't parry in a Souls game or in Metal Gear Rising, but I can parry in Smash. Like an IRL parry. Yeah. Nah, he has like his down B. His down B is his parry. Yeah, counter. It's parry to me because I'm so used to, you know, Souls and other games. I just call it parry. Because technically it's kind of what it is. You do that and it does damage. The difference is in solo it's or in Souls games it's parry then you riposte. So technically, but with Smash it's all in one. So two different parries because parry's perfect shield blocking. Yeah, but you can't riposte with that. So I feel like it's kind of like you can perfect shield block, but like that doesn't, you know, you kind of can. Oh, okay. See, I wouldn't be able to tell you any of that because I don't fucking know. I'm not knowledgeable about these things. That's not my kind of like forte. Parried an attack and used a KO punch. Fair. Oh, I almost forgot to hold the button. A flounder. Cool. I don't know why I'm holding the button. Dude, I want to drink my energy drink, but like, I hate the taste of it. And also, fucking, I don't know. I think it's causing the caffeine to run through me. Fucking cool for Mac because he does a cross pose when he parries an attack. Oh, yeah, yeah, okay, okay. Okay, okay. Hmm. Boxing cross pose. I see, I see. It was a piece of hair or string on my energy drink. I might really go for defense. I'll have to eventually play Smash again. I just need to get in that mindset of wanting to play Smash. I gotta be in that mindset. Cause like I'm definitely never in that mindset. Couldn't tell I've seen a lot of Hajime no Ippo to learn boxing stuff. That's fair. I don't know what that is. But I'm assuming it's an anime. That's my guess. Boxing anime? Fair. I was gonna say it sounds like an anime name. So think of Little Mac but anime. That's pretty cool. I fuck with that. It's actually I go to look it up later. It's actually just Little Mac. They made him an anime. They turned him into anime. Crazy. Crazy how that works. Dude, am I out of bait? I'm out of bait. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, oh Jesus. Might see what Aaron's up to if he's awake right now. Let me see what he's... Oh, he is online. He's on Discord. It's kind of Mac, but it's basically a dude who gets bullied, so goes into boxing and essentially goes through the underdog training to rise up. That... Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Fucking... That sounds like some Goku shit in Dragon Ball Evolution. Except, you know, good and not dog shit. Not absolute dog shit. I'm gonna rewatch Dragon Ball Evolution at one point, and I'm gonna hate myself every single second that film is on. Recommend is still going manga wise. I'll put it on my list, but I got a big list, so I'll eventually get around to it. Got a big list of stuff to watch. I'm like the female Captain America. I got a whole list of things I need to catch up on. You know? Gonna watch the Forbidden movies will bring me in there. It's gonna be a while. I'm pondering the idea. Nothing's set in stone. I'll hate myself before I watch that. Yet. I don't know. Let me see here. I might, honestly. DMs are open. We both still were watching Evolution. True. True. It might be AP time. I don't know. I might jump into Left 4 Dead, though, as well. I could also just fucking... I don't know. I gotta figure out what I want to do. I could jump into WoW for a little bit. Grind away at hell. Oh, shit. Fuck, I was tabbed out. I was trying to do stuff. AK stretch. I was stretching. I'm a Dragon Ball fan after all. I don't mind suffering. Real. I suffer every time I watch Super. Technically, I suffer every time I watch Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball, the movies, the canon ones specifically. Super isn't not bad. No, I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying I suffer when I watch them. I'm not saying that the movies are bad either, or the show in general. I'm saying that I just suffer through them. Why though? Because I'm big on lore and continuity and no continuity errors. And Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super have really bad continuity errors that make no sense. And they hide it all behind, oopsie, timeline. And I'm kind of over that shit. Okay, but it's anime? Oh, I'm aware. A lot of it you have to suspend your disbelief, but like a lot of it just doesn't make... Like... One second. There we go. I fucking saw a gnat and I wanted to kill it. Like, as an example, Goku Black Arc. Yajirobe's alive. Cool. He's the only one who knows how to farm sensu beans. Why not just bring the sensu bean seeds to him? From the past. Or from the present or whatever. Problem solved. He knows how to farm them. Problem solved. Also, Namek. Because tough times, most likely. Namek exists. Bring back people. Not like old Namek, new Namek. New Namek exists. Bring back people with the Namekian Dragon Balls. Also, Goku can come back during like crazy shit that happens, why didn't he come back to help his son? Or Trunks, for that matter? Like, it all just kind of doesn't make a lot of sense. Hell, the same thing could be said about fucking Vegeta coming back. It's just like, a lot of it just kind of... I understand why they do it. It's like, oh, well, they need to have tough times. He died of heart disease? I mean, yeah, but that doesn't mean he can't come back. That doesn't stop him from being able to come back. Not in terms of, like, being revived. I mean, like, having Babidi bring him back for a day. You know, kind of deal. Because there's a good chance he's training in the afterlife. In that timeline. So it's like, why not just bring him back? Problem solved. But it's like, it's a whole thing, because it's like, you know, Bob, probably. Yeah, it's just like, a lot of it just doesn't make sense. Because it's not like he's gone. Same thing with Vegeta. It's not like they're gone. So, they're just dead. I know if I was to ever make a video pulling out these errors, I'm gonna get fucking dogged on by the fucking Dragon Ball community. Even though I'm right. It's like, but I know they're gonna be like, well, you gotta suspend your disbelief. It's anime. I'm like, yeah. But it still doesn't make sense from a logical standpoint. Like, there's so many things that could have happened, but instead they decided to use nothing that makes sense. Mostly, there's two variants for this anime and manga, but it doesn't very much know why. I mean, a lot of it, so you gotta suspend your disbelief, or like, you know, some other thing that they want you to do, and it's just like, I have this same issue with other stuff. I'm probably, in terms of my, like, my circle of, like, IRL people that I know, like, in real life and stuff, I'm probably the biggest Dragon Ball person. Because I love Dragon Ball. But man, do I fucking hate the lore. I'm able to suspend my disbelief when watching it. And that's fine. It's just when I dig deep into the story and the lore and stuff, I'm just like, man, this shit dog ass. But I have this issue with other stuff too. I've talked about it in the past. I have issues. I used to play Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact's story does the same thing. They try to justify it, and then it just creates a bunch of continuity errors. Genshin's a lot worse, though, about it. But it's also Genshin. You know. It's also Genshin, so, like, that kind of already is the problem. I used to play Genshin Impact, and I served my time in the Genshin Impact mines when it comes to, like, playing the game and putting myself through that hell. I've now since moved on, and I don't play Genshin because I like myself too much to want to torture myself like that. But Genshin had this big problem with story as well. They would do things, and they would establish a plot point, and then they would riddle it with continuity errors down the line, which still hasn't been fixed, as far as I know. I haven't looked, but as far as I know, they never explained the continuity error that they had with Wanderer somehow ripping himself from the timeline and then coming back, but somehow the fact that Nahida had the Gnosis from Inazuma still doesn't make sense because we didn't get kidnapped, and it's like, how did she get her hands on the Gnosis? You know, it's like a whole thing. Anyways, you know, that's Genshin. Shout out to the Dragon Ball stuff. Or shout out to the Gorillas, but on the Dragon Ball stuff, fuck Super Saiyan. Blue, yeah. 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 I agree. Where the fuck is... There we are. Ba, 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 da, ba. The anime Russian was annoying. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, that's just how it is, unfortunately, sometimes. Alright, now I'm done, hopefully, tabbing out and stuff. The manga, sorry. The manga is better than the anime. I would agree, but I don't read manga. But I'll take your word for it. That's the case for a lot of things. So, I don't read a lot of manga because I don't know, I don't have time. If I'm gonna read, I'm gonna read a book that's finished. You know, I don't like waiting for things. Manga for Super is better than the anime. Oh, I imagine they're actually still doing stuff with it, unlike fucking the anime. They're like years ahead, practically. I actually like the stuff in the anime, like the tingly back for SSJ. Yeah, that I don't know what the fuck they were thinking there. That was some shit. Hmm. I don't know what they were thinking there though. I genuinely don't. Like they had an established plot. They had an established plot point to explain how SSJ works. Why would you rewrite that? Like, there's just no reason. I have a kind of a distaste for people rewriting canon in general, like in the middle of the story. If you can't get the established like lore out of the way right now, why are you changing it in the middle of the fucking story? It makes no sense. Also, the fact that everybody, it's as Vegeta put it, it's a Super Saiyan bargain sale. That makes no fucking sense. Like, they didn't have to go through the process that it takes to get Super Saiyan. I understand they're half Saiyans, but like, that still doesn't add up. Like, half Saiyans should have a harder time, if anything. They'll still be strong, but they shouldn't be fucking like more powerful than everybody else. I think Gohan basically being a prodigy in fighting is a great plot point. But Trunks and Gohan or Goten getting Super Saiyan is just like I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Also, this is a good song. This is a really good song. I don't get it either. Yeah, no, it's rough. It's rough out here. Do I bait? Okay, I was a little bit worried for a second. I think if it start with Star Wars changing up lore, it's just it's rough. It's all rough. I don't watch Star Wars, so I can't really say anything on that one. Be here for hours. That's fair. I play Star Wars Battlefront 2 every once in a while. but that's it. The EA one. Yes, EA's dog shit, but you know, that's the only game they've made that's actually decent. Everything else is dog shit. I'm kind of glad in a way they don't support it anymore. Like looking back on it, I'm kind of glad they don't support it anymore and it's all basically peer to peer. But honestly, I think we should give somebody else the rights that isn't EA to make a Battlefront game and make it a fucking proper one. Because, you know, the whole thing with EA that's happening recently, we should not have anything. We should just not let EA exist at that point. Go take some of the cool people that were in that company, that were developers, put them in a company who actually cares about them and doesn't, you know, that isn't EA or Bethesda or Rockstar, and then just let them exist. Did you watch the new Star Wars? Watch Mandalorian Season 1 and 2, Andor Season 1 and 2, Star Wars Vision, all volumes, Star Wars The Clone Wars, and Star Wars Rebels. I've actually been watching Mandalorian. That's actually the one thing I've been watching. I specifically am on Season 2, the beginning. And that's it. That's where I'm at. But that's mostly because my best friend wanted to watch it. So, that is the only thing in Star Wars that I'm watching. I talked about watching the Ahsoka show afterwards, or the Boba Fett stuff, but I've also heard that the Boba Fett stuff is like just Mandalorian again. About halfway through. So, but yeah. It'll be a while before I start watching it again because, like, you know, still pretty far off from wanting to watch it. I gotta be in that mood, but also my best friend has to be in the mood to want to watch it too. So, and with Smiling Friends Season 3 coming out today, we're probably gonna watch that. So, we're probably gonna focus heavy on that and then probably watch the new Demon Slayer movie. So, but yeah. So, it's just Star Wars Rebels. I don't know anything about that, but hopefully it's good. If we ever go to watch it, you know, hopefully it's actually good. When we go to watch it in about a year from now, honestly. We take our time watching stuff, so Star Wars Rebels pretty good. Fair. I got like I don't know. Rebels during the Empire days. Ah, I see, I see. Yo, what's up, Valek? I was just asking for you earlier. I was mentioning your name earlier, Valek, specifically asking for like speak of the devil, true. I was asking for you earlier because I was lamenting on the fact that I've been working on some code stuff and my brain wants to flatline. Hence the title of today's stream. So it goes after Return of the Jedi, same as Mandalorian. I do know this part for Mandalorian. But yeah, I've been what code? I've been working in Archipelago, making an AP world specifically for Left 4 Dead 2, and I've been working in Python, and my head wants to boom. My head wants to boom. I started working on it last night, and I started to get somewhere last night, ended up reversing a lot of my progress, and then I got back to where I was today, and now I'm just having a problem with like one thing currently. And I just don't know what the cause is. So I also don't know Python that well. I literally had to learn a lot of stuff last night while I was doing it. And so I looked at the AP skeleton and started cross-referencing other py files from other games to try to get an idea of how things work. It's a headache. It's a fucking headache. I even like went and asked Google a bunch of stuff, and it kind of gave me answers, but a lot of it was just like, good luck. So you have to watch Star Wars Rebels to understand Ahsoka. That's fair. I'll probably get around to it. It is likely I'll get around to it. But yeah, yeah, no, I would show the code off on stream, but it would dox me, so because of my drive. So I'm not going to do that. But yeah. Also, Star Wars fan, I can definitely help you out. I do know that all the stuff with little dogs among friends, don't do this, parentheses. Additional parentheses. Affectionate. Dox yourself, parentheses, affectionate. That's the better way to put it. With the Star Wars stuff, I'm specifically watching that stuff with my best friends, so like we'll probably get around to watching it, and I'll be like, hey, let's watch this. So, because they brought up the Mandalorian one, and so I was like, we should watch Ahsoka after. So we'll probably try to watch Rebels after and whatnot, and then watch Ahsoka. So, or something, I don't know. In about a year when I get around to it. So there's just so much shit going on. Star Wars Visions isn't canon. Honestly, what I've watched of Star Wars, it is. I honestly I just watch. Surprisingly, I'm able to just suspend my disbelief. Star Wars Vision, or this goes hard, the BGM. Yeah, it's Avenged Sevenfold. It is it's God Hates Us. And honestly, sometimes I get it. I fucking get it. Because me last night working in Python and Visual Studio Code, I can understand why. That shit fucking... Oh, it was rough. It was rough. That's all I can say. What I'm having issues with right now with the code and stuff is essentially I can build the AP world and the YAML, but it won't fill the items into the places. So I'm thinking that I'm missing some sort of logic within my initialization file. So that's what I'm guessing. We know that Star Wars Vision isn't canon, but it is good because there's a bitch control the damn animation studios. I'm kind of just waiting for like, I was curious because I saw shorts a couple months ago about like there being a Darth Maul show, so I'm gonna kind of see how that is when it comes out. Because Darth Maul is a very interesting character. So that's coming out. Yeah, I'll look into it when it comes out. I don't think I'll watch it right away, but I'll look into it. I remember where I got 8. Okay. I'll watch it, let you know. Yeah. After Oh shit. After I finish up my bait here, I'm gonna go run to the restroom again. But just like Star Wars Vision because Star Wars anime. That's fair. But yeah, the Left 4 Dead AP world, essentially what it's doing is I have my items and my locations. I have 63 items and 63 locations. However, regardless of the fact that I have the required number, I know I could have more locations if I wanted or more items. Regardless of the fact that I have the number, it basically struggles to fill the locations because it thinks that there are more locations than items. But that's not how it should work. I should have enough. Because it says it's struggling to fill 62 locations, but the 63rd location is technically the victory condition. Which is something that you reference in the options, I'm assuming, based on how I filled it out. And so I'm curious as to why it is not basically able to fill the thing. I'm assuming it's something within the initialization py file. I really don't know. I have no idea. So I'm gonna have to figure that out tonight. And if I can get it working, then I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna fucking lose my shit though. 100%. I'm genuinely gonna lose my shit while working on it. I know I will. Because it's just like, it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense that it's not filling the world. And I'm assuming it's something within the initialization py file, the init.py. I'm assuming that's where it is that's causing the problem. But I don't know. I got no clue. I tried referencing the item table and stuff because everything is in the item table. When it goes to create items, it references the items from the item table from the items.py. So either I'm fucking up somewhere or I just need to rewrite all of the code or something. I don't know. I think I'm fucking up somewhere and I'm not filling out a certain location or something in my init file. So I really don't know. I mean, there's plenty of stuff that I haven't filled out yet, but I'm trying to make sure it works first off. I want to make sure it actually works before I do anything else. Because I don't want to add anything else until after I know it works. Because I was going to add more locations, potentially, or like traps to like the items. But I'm waiting to do that until after I know it fucking works. Oh, I'm out of bait. All right, let's grab this. Let's go grab some bait, and then I'm gonna come back to the docks, and then I'm going to I'm gonna go run to the restroom. Still no shark though, unfortunately. All right, I will be right back. I'm gonna go run to the restroom. Alright, chat. I have returned. We are back to play more fishing. More fishing. More fishing. Ooh, we love fishing. I'm still thinking about that code stuff. As I have every single time. I've been thinking about it and I'm like, man, this shit sucks. As I pondered earlier, when I was talking about it, I don't see how people can find joy in writing code until after it works. Like, I can't imagine anybody finds joy in writing code until the moment it works. Because it just... Like, I've done stuff with Lua, obviously, when I make bind and divisive characters. And I've fucked around in Unity quite a bit with VR chat characters, but I don't have to do any coding for VR chat characters. And I can tell you right now, out of my experience with everything, when it comes to working in any sort of game engine, or just any sort of environment with code, I hate doing it. But when it works, it's nice. But man, do I fucking hate it. I hate it. It's crazy because I wanted to go into game dev. Like, I wanted to go to college and go to game dev, but man, I hate it. Crave it started going a little crazy when I don't code for long periods of times. That's fair. That's fair. I can see like a good good bit of serotonin when something works. But like troubleshooting? Oh my god. That's a headache. That's just a headache. Also, I'm gonna tab out real quick. Just tabbing out to check a few things. So, there's a flicker. I could see it being fun whenever, like, everything works. Troubleshooting mind-racking bugs is my favorite part. That's fair. If I could show that shit on screen, I would. That way I could get at least some kind of idea as to what the fuck's happening. But I can tell you what it says. It mostly is just saying that it can't fill the locations even though there are enough locations. It says that there's not enough items. But there's a lot of items. There's like 62 or 63 items, and there's 63 locations, and it's saying it can't fill 62 locations. So I'm thinking I'm missing something inside of the initialization that isn't making it basically call that to spread those out. So I could technically package it up and send it your way, Valic, if you wanted to look at it, but that would be up to you. Though I'll be real, most of my code's a fucking mess because I'm using that fucking skeleton and shit. There's a couple things that are not, like, giving me errors. Namely, 3 files. But then again, those are things that's just like, oh, base classes can't be used, or it's not saying it's not defined or anything. It's just like, from base classes import this. It's saying base classes something. I don't remember what it said. It said something about it. It's usually stuff like from this import this, which is pretty standard, but base classes keeps giving me a quote unquote error, but it's not like, it's not the cause of the fill stuff, because that happens with other Archipelago code as well. I've noticed when I'm looking through like a Hat in Time and Blasphemous and like Bomb Rush, I see that as well. So I know it's not those errors that's causing it. It is something written in the code itself that I've not put in there, is what I'm guessing. So The dissonance feels like techno. Is that from the song? The song we were listening to a minute ago? I don't remember what the song was. I think it was a Slipknot song. I should have put that one song on that I really like when I went to go AFK. But I wouldn't want to listen to it, so that's the difference. I would have loved to listen to it. Where is this? Okay. It's in the dissonance of not knowing what the problem is and needing to know what the problem is. Feels like the dissonance that's often present in techno. Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah. I just... When it works, it's great. I got a little bit of serotonin when I was able to generate a AP world and a YAML, but now I'm not able to make it generate the seed, and that's like... All the serotonin from the other stuff is wore off. Because now I'm having an issue generating the seed. It was so nice when I was able to generate the AP world and the YAML, though. It was such a nice feeling. Because it worked. And now I'm at a spot where I'm like, oh. Oh, I see. I think I just need to rewrite the whole fucking file, honestly, for initialization. When it goes to create the world. Not the seed, but like when it goes to create the init.py, I probably have to rewrite that whole fucking thing. Truthfully. There's parts of it where I've like referenced, or not referenced, where I've like looked at other code and I'm like, okay, let's try this. And it works. And it fixes an error. But I need to figure out a good way to like have it do other stuff. So, we'll see. We will see, Gordon. What's the vibe today? Yeah. Yeah. That's what the vibe is. I'm gonna play something here soon. I'm just playing Webfishing right now. Do I not? Oh, I didn't even cast my fishing rod. I was like, why am I not getting any fish? I haven't even cast a fishing rod. I don't know what I'm gonna play though. I have no idea. I'm still racking my head over that code. So there is that. I've gotten somewhere with it, but I'm racking my head. Honestly, if I can get it working before the community event later this month, I will be happy. Because the moment I'm able to generate a seed, that is literally like, that's it. Then I can start working on the mod for the game. I'll have to learn Squirrel, but I've heard that it's similar to Lua, so that's all that matters. So, just reheating my dinner from last night, having that now. So usually if you want to do AP, I'll think about my games. I'm probably thinking about doing AP. I just don't know what that's going to look like yet. So, Arm said he wanted to do something tonight. At least that's what I got the vibe from last night when we were in VC. So I'll probably throw a YAML of his in there and just make and force him into a collab. There's a good chance that happens. Throw a Risk of Rain run in there and then Balatro for him. Force him to play something when he gets home. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. I'd say what I'm going to do tonight after stream is I'm going to take a look at that code and try to get the idea figured out. And Valak, if you want, after I do that, maybe tomorrow if I can't figure it out, if you want, I'll package it up and send it your way if you want to look at it. I don't want you to do it for me. I just want to know if I'm missing something. Because I'd like to know. Mostly. I'm down. Cool. I'll send that your way tomorrow probably. Because I gotta figure it out. I know I'm just missing like something. Because all it's doing is that thing that I said, and like if I can figure that out, then I can troubleshoot any other errors that it has, and then boom, problem solved. Because it's specifically trying to fill the locations, but it's not filling the locations. So I have to be missing some sort of logic. Or something. That's my guess. Because the item table's there. It's literally there. And I reference it in the initialization file. I don't remember what the exact wording is. I'd have to go to the big screen if I'm going to do that. But it's like create items, and then it references the item, and then fuck, I'd have to pull it up. I don't remember. It was like create item, references the items and the item table with an enum. But I don't remember the exact wording. I really cannot tell you. So I'll pull it up here in a bit when we're setting up for AP and stuff, because I'm probably gonna do AP, honestly. Genuinely. I'd like to get it done though. If I can get it done soon, then I can start working on the mod side of things, learning how Squirrel works, and then I can start working on getting the Left 4 Dead AP working. Because honestly, it would be really cool if I managed to get it working before the event later this month. I'm not going to hold out hope for it, but it would be cool. It'd be very cool to have that as like the premier game. Not like the only game I play during the event later this month, but like the premier game that goes into the event. It'd be so fucking sick. Because here's the items, right? Here's the item checks. Left 4 Dead 2. It is the idea is you need to beat all the campaigns or beat 3 campaigns. The item checks would be getting to the safe rooms and doing the finale for each campaign. And then there's extra checks, like doing the mustachio thing, doing the I can think of it. The Gnome Chomsky thing where you get the gnome. And then I think I might have put in the cola. No, the cola is an item that you can get. So if you had Dead Center, you wouldn't be able to progress until somebody got your cola, essentially. I thought about removing that, but I think it'd be kind of cool if it isn't going to spawn until you can, you know. I think it's fine, honestly. I thought about removing it, but I'm fine with it, truthfully. Being an item you have to unlock. I also think that if somebody was to make it, other than me, I genuinely think they would do it too. You can't progress until it is spawned. So maybe I can make a logic that'll make it so that it always spawns there for temporary. Your campaign's out of 14 with varying lengths. Honestly, sounds a little too easy. Yeah, but that's just what I have it set to right now. It's mostly for testing purposes. It's going to be changed. And it also could be specified, like what 3 campaigns. So, because you won't have all the campaigns unlocked, so it could be random, you know? You could have an easy seed, or it could just say, okay, you know, but it's all for testing purposes. It can be changed. I want it to work. That's the first thing. Changing settings later is fine, but as long as I can figure out like the working problem, then I can change some stuff. Because there's still code in there so that you can choose to have it all your campaigns unlocked too. So like I could probably set it so that it specifically says whenever you're doing 3 campaigns, it has a thing in there to choose what campaigns they have to be each time. So like it'd be like complete Crash Course, complete No Mercy, and then complete Coldstream. But on another instance, it could be like finish No Mercy, finish the passing, or not finish the passing, finish No Mercy, finish Dark Carnival, finish Dead Center. You know? Like it could be changed randomly, so 5 minimum would probably be pretty balanced if you're unlocking them randomly. That's true. It'll still be longer than like a Risk of Rain run, that's for sure though. But also campaigns won't be unlocked automatically. So that's the idea. You can set it so they are, but that would make things so fucking easy. But it's an option nonetheless. So also Deathlink is a thing. So compared to the consistency unlocking and being able to beat your decks in Balatro, that's what I'm comparing it to. When I think of it, I'm thinking of Balatro. Am I gonna... I have 30 left. Come on now. There we go. For right now, we'll leave it as is, and I'm gonna try to work with it later tonight and try to figure out like how to fix the problem. And then once I fix the problem, I'll go in and make it so it's like 5 or something like that. Plus, it's adjustable. So default's 3, but it would probably be better to make it 5. Plus, people can adjust that as it is. So people are going to adjust it and be able to be like, oh, I want to actually just beat 1 campaign. So default will be 5, but when I go to change that later, but you know. Right now, I want to make sure everything works because I'm scared that it's not going to. But I'll figure it out. It's a process at the end of the day. It's a headache more than anything. I thought about reaching out to some people on the Archipelago Discord, but I really don't want to. I really don't want to. That's a lot of work. I'd rather just get it done and then release it, kind of deal. And then, you know, see how things go. Let's see. I'm thinking, I don't even know what I'm gonna play Archipelago-wise. I might just fucking play OT. Or like... I really don't want to play OT, I'm gonna be real. I really don't want to play OT right now. I'm not in the mood. But I'm also like, I don't know. I'll have to look at it. I'll look at the Discord and see if I can find something I actually want to fucking play. I just run this one. I'll probably run OT only. I don't know I don't know what I'm gonna play. Genuinely, I got no clue. I'll probably just run one though. I don't know yet though. That's if I decide to run fucking AP tonight. I might save it for tomorrow, truthfully. And just play some Left 4 Dead for a little bit or something. I don't know. I don't know. My brain's kind of like my brain's kind of in that mindset of just exist. Exist, and then after stream, work. Okay, that's fine. I got plans info back too. That's fair. I don't know yet. I gotta I I might end up playing this and then playing a little bit of WoW and then keeping tonight shorter and then do it tomorrow. Mostly so I can work on that, and then also I'm dealing with body stuff right now, so I might have to keep it shorter tonight. A small dogfish. Wow. What I might do is I might end up playing this for a little bit longer and then jump on WoW for a little bit just so I can check my mail and do a quick dungeon, and then I'll finish off this bait and then I might play a little bit of WoW, go do a quick dungeon, and then probably uh wrap up. I can get an early night and then go and so I can go and be ready for tomorrow or something. That's what I'm thinking about doing. It's a likely option that ends up happening. Because my brain is just so worn out from working on this code. It might be a shorter night tonight. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. Cause like I'm just trying to get this shit done at this point, so I can focus on other shit. I just want to focus on like not that. But it's like hard not to, you know? It's hard not to focus on it, on the coding side of things. Cuz it's like I'm scratching my brain constantly trying to figure things out, and I'm like I can't. That's like my current obsession is trying to figure this out, and so like my brain's in like a whole other headspace. Got 17 worm left. Okay. I might get down to 10 worms and then swap to WoW for a little bit. And then run a dungeon. And then probably wrap up. It won't take me long to run a dungeon. So I wonder if raids have reset yet. I'll have to look. Because it's been almost a week since I ran. Well, no, not a week since I ran what's it called, but the reset should have already happened. I think. I don't know. I'm probably just gonna do a dungeon, honestly, on WoW, and then probably you know, wrap up. And then tomorrow, AP and shit. Left 4 Dead and maybe AP. I don't know, it might just be AP tomorrow, honestly. It might just be AP tomorrow. Because I don't think I'm not gonna have an energy drink tomorrow, so. I've got an energy drink right now, but I'm not really drinking a lot of it. I've got it sitting here, and I'm just kind of like casually, like sipping it every once in a while, but I'm not touching it right now. I'll probably need it later tonight anyways. Oh, it's not fucking give me the fucking bite, please. I might have to just switch to WoW now. I'll catch one more. I'm not waiting for 5 more fucking bait. My brain's rushing me right now. My brain's rushing me to get on WoW for a little bit. Wow, look at that. That's so crazy. Anyways, I'm gonna save and quit the desktop, and we're gonna swap to WoW real quick. I need to open up BattleNet though. I'm probably gonna continue initial D later tonight. For now, I'm kind of just doing my own thing. Left 4 Dead. That is completely fair. Completely fair. I'll probably, if I do get that shit figured out tonight, I'll probably put that shit in group chat. I was gonna put it in one of the other chats, but I figured it was because like you and Arm are like the most obsessed with Left 4 Dead. I figured it was best just make a group chat. All right, let me change my shit over to WoW. 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 All right, we're waiting for it to boot in right now. Once it boots in, I'll swap screens. Connecting. Oh man. Dude, I'm I'm so fucking just dead right now. I'm really hoping that I get that shit figured out tonight. Cause tomorrow, I'm not gonna want to even think about it. I'm not even gonna think about it tomorrow. Genuinely. I'm not doing it. I have to like take a break from it. Alright. There we go. I'll probably like try to get this done real quick with WoW. Did I turn off the audio in WoW? I don't remember. I don't remember if I ever did that. I mean, it's not like it'll matter in the VOD, but like, I wonder if I turned off the music. Did I ever do that? Let's see. Audio. Music is off. Cool. Awesome. Awesome, man. Where's my mailbox? Look at all these things that's like full. I know my inbox is full. You know why? Because I didn't get to play WoW yesterday. I didn't get to play WoW at all yesterday. Cool. Look at all that shit that didn't sell. Fucking great. Just wonderful. But I did collect 4,000 gold. Time to throw all of it back in here. This much. I agree. This much. 25. Look at all the shit that just did not sell. Crazy. What did that sell for? We're gonna sell it for 5 gold. None of this shit sold because nobody fucking wants them. 3.99. This didn't sell. I'm gonna sell it for 2 gold. 2.50. About a $1.50. This didn't sell. I'm gonna sell it for 2.50. 2.50. This didn't sell? Damn. 5.99. It's not gonna sell. None of this shit's gonna sell. 3.99. 5. 5. 5. Hell, I'll take if it sells at all, I'll be happy. None available at level 1, item level 130. Okay. Fucking 75. This is not selling for 600. I'm gonna be real. This is not selling for 600. So I'm gonna sell it for 10. This is not selling for 25. It's gonna sell for 3. This is also not selling for 500. That shit's not happening. I'm gonna sell it for 50. 50.99. This is gonna sell for 45.99. This right here, not selling for 355. It's gonna sell for 5. This is not selling for 1,500. That's crazy. It's not happening. 15. This is also... oh, I have one of these in here. Interesting. Yeah. 13? Nah, that's not happening. 5. Auction 11. That's what it says, see? 11. That's not selling for that much. So we're going to sell it for 4. This is not selling either. Or whatever that price it said. 25? Nah, not selling for that much. 5. 15? Nah, it's not selling for that much. 5. This is also not selling. We're going to sell it for 3. We're going to sell this for 3. We're going to sell all of these for about 4. This is not selling for that much. We're going to sell this for about 3. I'm going to sell this for 5 silver. I'm going to sell this for a single gold. This right here, I'm selling it for not that. 95 or 95. This right here, it's not selling for 250. You can't convince me that's going to sell. So I'm going to sell it for 5. This, not selling for that much. It's going to sell for 3. This right here, this is a schematic for a dark iron rifle for engineering 275. So I'm going to sell them for about 3. 350. This right here sells for 5 gold apparently. Normally. I'm not selling it for 5 gold. I'm selling it for 428. This book right here, that's not selling. I'm gonna sell it for 50 gold. This right here, not selling for 5 fucking thousand. I'm gonna sell it for 500. This right here, it's gonna sell for about 322. This doesn't sell for that much. It's gonna sell for about 3. This will also not sell for 7. We're gonna sell it for 3 apiece. This will also not sell. So I'm gonna sell it for about 50. This right here, also not gonna sell. 3 gold, in fact. This did not sell at all. So I'm gonna sell it for about 20k. 4,000, more like 100. I'm undercutting a lot of stuff because I want it to sell. I would like it to sell. 50. This is binds when equipped. This is 120 gold normally. I'm going to sell it for about 75. I want things to be affordable to people. If I have to end up crashing the market and WoW for that, I'll do it. This is also not selling for that much. So I'm going to sell it for about 1,000. I'll be surprised if it sells. For any if the other one sells. I just want things to sell so I don't have to look at them anymore. I don't want to look at these items. I just don't want to look at them. They're in my inventory. They take up stock. I could sell them to somebody else, like a merchant, but I'm not going to do that. 500. I will severely undercut things if I have to. We'll change that to a 5. It sells for about 350, so we're gonna sell it for about 322. 250. We'll sell it for about 250, I'm thinking. This sells for about 90 is what it's gonna sell for. This will not sell for 50 gold. It says 50 gold, but it's not gonna sell for 50 gold. We're gonna sell it for 3 gold. This sells for 999 gold. Nah, it's selling for 100. This is not selling for that much. I'll sell it for 5,000. This is also not selling for that much. We're gonna sell that for 3 gold a pop. We're gonna sell this for a single gold. We're gonna sell this for that. We're gonna sell this for... Yeah, that's good. We're gonna sell this for at least 2 gold. These rocks, these very so lovely rocks, we're gonna sell for 3 gold, 3 silver a piece. This is gonna sell for about 15 gold. Half of this shit's just... I 100% guarantee half of this shit's gonna end up back in my mailbox. It's just gonna end up back in my mailbox. 15 gold. 5 gold. Yep, that's good. 5 gold. 15 gold. 100 gold? Nah, I'm selling that for 5. 25. We're gonna say 5. Yep. Oh, shit, I forgot to right click, sorry. 5 gold. 4 gold. This apparently sells for a lot. I'm gonna just do that. Because that shit, there's no way that sells for that much. I don't think that's gonna happen. 350 gold for this. I'm gonna sell it for about 50. This is not selling for that much. I'll sell it for about 200. I'll be very surprised if half of this shit sells. I'm gonna be real. 929. We're gonna sell it for about 500. 3 gold. 100 gold. I'm not selling that shit. It's not happening. 700 gold. We're gonna sell that for about 75 gold. This is not selling for that much. I'll sell it for about 300. Oh, somebody bought the Elementium bar. That's good. All right. Everything has been sent to the auction. I pray for good news. We'll see if it ends up happening. I pray for good news and good fortune.
Light be with you.
Now let's put some stuff in our bank. 4,500. Look at that. 7,500.
Go with honor, friend.
Pretty good. All things considered. We've done our auction house duties. Now it is time we go to a dungeon. Let's see. Let's look at the token. 296. That's better than the other day when I was on. It was fucking like over 300k. Alright. We're gonna go do a dungeon, and then I'm probably gonna end up wrapping up for the day. I'm gonna try to take my time in the dungeon, though. Because I know I'm not gonna be on WoW long tonight, because I'm gonna be working on shit. I would like to take my time. And I'd also like to be on WoW a little bit more tonight, but we'll see what ends up happening. We gotta figure out what's gonna happen with this code and stuff. Either way, I'm gonna try to bring good news tomorrow. If everything works. If everything works, then I'll bring good news tomorrow. What? Alright, so we're gonna be doing the, I don't remember the name of this dungeon. Genuinely, I could not tell you the name of it. But it's Blackrock Depths. I'm going in here specifically to get a bunch of, what is the name of it? I'm going in here to get, Dark Iron, I think is what it's called. I've beat this dungeon, like, a few times now. These guys have a chance to drop the ore, so I'm gonna try to make sure I go about killing them. So... Also, I can sell the rune cloths, so there's also that. Relic keys aren't really useful to me. I'll grab them anyways, but they're not useful. I'm just gonna be going around killing the enemies casually while I try to get the things I need. Oh, so there's an ore over there. I bet that's over in, what's it called, territory? The area that's after this. I don't remember the name of the area that's after this, though. All this equipment's not gonna fucking sell in the auction house, unfortunately. Just, I don't know what it is, but in this game, nothing, or at least in this particular, region, or no, realm is the name for it. In this particular realm, nothing fucking sells equipment-wise. Half the time. It's usually stuff, that is, like, crafting regents. Please? 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 Okay. Thank you for showing me what I got. I'm going to remove this from my inventory. This shit, I mean, I could sell it. I'll sell it here in a bit. Can you please start dropping the fucking ore? Please? I would love that. I don't know why I'm not just grabbing all the enemies and bringing them with me. Be way faster. Come on, guys. I gotta take you with me so that I can actually get shit done. Check this out. So we have all these guys here, and they're going to follow me around, basically. And while they're following me around, oh, they stunned me. Okay, well. That's kind of fucked up, guys. That's pretty fucked up of you. Okay, alright. Alright, buddy. Down and fuck things up, just like I always do. Come on. Follow me, Gordon. Okay. Alright, buddy. You need to calm down with your rooting. Okay, alright, buddy. You know what? Fuck you. Yeah. Yeah. Give me all my shit. Look at all this stuff. That's why I usually end up gathering them up instead, because, like, you know, it's just less of a headache. But also, sometimes they can stun you, so. But that's a lot of rune cloth. So, cannot complain there. Hello, Gordon. Can I... You fucker. Wow, look at these things. Okay. Ooh, I think. Ooh, there's a dark iron out there. Star ruby. I'll go grab that dark iron real quick. Hold myself straight. Alright, I've killed most of these guys. Grab these guys. Real quick. I just want to grab them so I can just have them. And I'll grab those guys over there too. Hello, Gordon. Black diamond, that's nice. I mean, sometimes it is. Is it? What's the sell price for that? 26. Holy shit, that price went down. Black diamonds didn't used to sell for that much. They used to sell for a lot more. That's crazy. Fuck you. They're not dropping the ore, though, which is kind of weird. They are dropping the other stuff, though, so I can't really complain too much. I like getting these. The rune cloths sell for quite a bit. Or at least, I'd like to think they do. I can sell them way more. Way more on, what's it called? Relic coffer keys aren't really going to be any use to me, so... I'm probably not gonna kill the Ring of Law guys because the citizens upstairs will attack me if I don't. So I'm just gonna ignore them. I don't think it actually like lets me complete the dungeon fully. I mean, it will, but it won't count over on the right here, right under all this. I know you can't see it because I'm blocking it, but but yeah, it won't count as it completed in the dungeon. But I don't really give a fuck because I've been through this dungeon like 2 to 3 times now, so it's been a little bit more than 2 to 3, but you know. Just gonna gather everybody so I can go ahead and... Hey, you motherfuckers, come here. You. Come here. Come on. Yep, keep coming. Why didn't you come over here? You're an ass for that. Look at all that dark residue. If that sells on the market, that's gonna sell for a lot. Because that's what, 55? And I've already got 100. I could sell it for a gold. A gold for 100. But I could just also sell it on the market. Anyways. That stuff doesn't sell, so I'm not really worried about... Because I can't sell this on the market. I'm just going to sell this to a merchant. It's more stuff to collect for appearances if I don't have the appearance. Unfortunately, since I've ran this dungeon so many times, that's probably not going to happen. Just realized there is a dark iron spot right here as well. Yummy. I love that for me. Thanks. Alright, you come here, and I guess I'll just keep moving around until I fucking gather everybody up. There's another dark iron spot over there, so I'll probably kill everybody over there by it. You, come here. You, come over here. Okay. Did you not do that? Oh. Hello, Gordon. Follow me. Please do not stun me. I will be waiting for the stun to happen so I can... Okay, well that didn't... I pressed that too early. I got really... yeah, no. Yeah, no, that's fair. I got too ecstatic to remove a stun. And then I fucking... Yeah, okay. Alright. No, that's my fault. You know, I mean, I get it. It's my fault. I kind of... I know. Okay, alright. Alright, buddy. You can't stun me now, Gordon. There. Problem solved. Oh boy, there's a lot of stuff here. Wow, not a lot of wolf meat though. That's a surprise. We're not here for that though. We're here for dark iron. Because dark iron will allow us to craft more dark iron stuff, which is here. And it sells for 145 right now, so what's the Elementium Obsidian sell for right now? Obsidian 58, Elementium 41, 350 for hardened. That's good. I'm glad that still sells. Ooh, I grabbed a thing that might sell on the auction house. Great. Hey, man. Very cool of you to give me those things that I will not use. Alright. Is that guy still chasing me? Good. Ba-ba-ba-da-bow. Ba-down-bow. Ba-down-ba-down-ba-down-ba-down-ba-down. Come on, let's go. Make your way up here. Can I get their attention too? Come on. Yeah, make your way over here. Yeah, mm-hmm. You know what? Yeah. Damn, not getting a lot of rune cloths, though. Not a whole lot, unfortunately. I love fucking doing this shit. I don't know what it is. I know I'm overpowered as shit going into these, but like, because I'm not supposed to technically be in this dungeon since I'm overpowered. Because I fucking not power leveled. Because I didn't go into any dungeons, I didn't get the experience of like struggling in a dungeon. I went into a dungeon where I definitely couldn't do anything because I was too low level to get an idea as to like what I should do. But you know, I'm not gonna group up 5 fucking people to go and do a dungeon that I could just go and do when I'm higher level than the dungeon itself. You know? I'll just go in and kill them all myself. No. Stonks, exactly. And a lot of the time it's beneficial too. A lot of the time it's very beneficial because I'm getting better armor a lot of the time because I'm going through these dungeons and getting stuff that I can also sell on the market. And I'm getting better armor for myself. And also, there's the drop chances for items. I go back into the same dungeon like a day later, and then I get a better drop chance for an item, and it's like, oh, here's a new item I haven't gotten. So, really, I only benefit. I only stand to benefit. Alright, why'd you do that? That's kind of fucked up of you. That's kind of fucked up of you. Can we bring everybody over here, please? You 3. Hey! Stop throwing shit. Come on. Alright, 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 alright. We're almost here. Hey, you! Alright, well. That was just because I could. Alright, want some... There we go. Hey, man. Anyways. Oh, hey, it's that sword that's not gonna fucking sell in the market. That's crazy. Anyways. Ooh, good song. I just realized. Oh, I missed the dark iron. Okay. Alright. What do you got? I haven't collected the appearance for that, apparently, so that's cool. Cool. Very neat. And I have... That's a staff. Oh, okay. Good for a mage, probably. Oh, yeah, we got all these guys up here. This is the guys I was telling about, like, how they would change their... They'd be good guys, essentially. If, I had done the thing down below there. Come on. I could probably drag all these guys down there with me. Whenever... Not down into the circle, but down, into the next area. Hey, come on. Hey. Let's go. I'll drag them into the next area. Fuck it. It's a lot of people I can use to get shit done. Less I have to do. Come on. Let's go, Gordon. I've got things to do. Look at all these fucking people. They're only doing like 1 damage. While that is going down at a very interesting rate, I'm not really concerned. I have a heal that'll literally heal me for like my max health practically. So. And while it is a 10-minute cooldown, I'm not really concerned. I don't think I'm gonna get low enough for them to actually do any real damage. It's going down, but... eh. I'll probably fucking out heal it here in a second. We'll see. It's not healing right now, but I think it'll probably fix. They're doing their best. Here comes the rest of them, though. Come on, guys. What aren't you guys coming with? Come on. Oh man, it's gonna take a second for these guys to start following. Can I remove all my stuns? Thank you. I'm disarmed. They're making a little bit of a dent. It won't work. Get a little bit of distance on them. Those golems are gonna retreat, but that's okay because I'm not after them. The golems are kind of just like there. Hello, friends. Now comes the time where I get all these guys here. Normally they wouldn't like attack you unless you know, did some shit. But now they'll attack me. Because I brought a bunch of people. And they're not happy that I brought a bunch of people here. They also just normally would attack me anyways.
I don't have a target.
Fuck you. Come on. Look at them. They're trying. That's cute. You're trying. Anyways. Just, let's go ahead and start taking them out. I did. I don't wanna feel a thing anymore. Oh.
I don't have a target. I need a target.
Well. Anyways. Oh, somebody bought my black diamonds at the auction. That's good. A major healing potion. Wow. 42 fucking... Holy shit. You know, I think I'm more surprised that the game can handle this much loot. I had to click that 3 times. I think that's the funniest thing about it. All these people are mad too, so I should probably take care of that. Come on, guys. I know you're angry. Let's go. You guys didn't even come after me. Kind of fucked up, if you really think about it. Why are you guys not coming after me? That's kind of fucked up. Oh. Fuck you. I want to attack this person. Come on. Come attack me. Oh, that was the wrong button. Okay, fine. I'll attack you one by one. Not that I want to, but it's just because I don't have a choice. That's everybody on that side. I guess I can go grab this one. Grab that. We've made a good amount of gold, too. I think we've made almost 100 gold total. A little over 100. Because we were at like 400, I think, or 300 or something. And now we're at like 566. Hey, man. What's up? Hell, I did. Hey. The fuck, man? No. He was so mad. Alright, we got a couple more bosses here. And by that I mean we have like 3. Fuck you. Nope, I don't want to fight you. I want to fight you. Yep. Mm-hmm. Come on. Come on. Just... Yeah. 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 Really, just really... Cool. Dog, did you not die from me throwing that shit? Or was that another one? I just didn't notice. Hey! Perish. And you too. Because I can. Okay. We're full up on 2 of our bags, unfortunately. We have 10 black diamonds. You know, I'm surprised I haven't picked up any dark iron ore from the guys yet. It's kind of not great. I might have to, like... I don't know. I won't be able to do anything about that, honestly. Down in and nearly around. And down swinging.
It's too far away.
Be number 1 with a bullet. Loaded guard complex. Cock it and pull it. No. No. I'm just gonna wait.
I'm out of range. I need
Oh,
a
okay.
target.
I didn't have to do anything. They just died to just walking towards me. We love this. Oh, I got new leg plates. That's cool. Alright, we got 1 more dark iron we can grab. Hopefully it gives me enough to make at least 2 dark iron. And if it does, that means I can, you know... I can make 2 dark iron. I just need it to give me 2. 3, yo! We can make at least 2 dark iron. And then I can use that to sell on the market. Alright. So, the cool thing about dark iron is it sells for 145 gold per. But it's 8 fucking dark iron ore to make. To make 1. So I can make 2. I think you can buy the ore on the market. I've seen the ore on the market. The problem is though is that it's like expensive as shit. It's just expensive. So it's expensive as shit, and I don't want to spend all that money to get that. It would be a profit. I'd turn a profit by buying it, but I'm not buying that shit on the market. I could get it for free instead of spending money. Because I just don't think that profit margin is good enough. Genuinely. Oops, wrong button. I don't think the profit margin is good enough. On the auction house, it currently goes for 13 gold practically, and I'm making over 100 gold by doing that, but I'm gonna have to buy like a bunch of it. Because I have to buy 8 just to make 1. So I'm making like I think it's like a 20 gold profit. I don't remember the exact amount. I have to do the math again. 1289. We can pull up a calculator actually. Let's pull up a calculator. All right. Dark iron goes for 1289 on the market. It sells for 145. So we're going to do what was it? 1289 89 times 8. That's 103 gold and 12 silver. And so you take 145 gold. So I'm making like a 30, it literally says 35 profit. About 35 profit. So I'm not really making much of a profit there. Plus the prices are always changing. So if it was to go down to like 10 gold per, I could probably swing it, but we're gonna check and see if this raid has reset though. It has not. That's kind of unfortunate. I was really hoping that would have reset. Well, fuck. What the fuck? How did I get here? See, my molten core expires in a day and 13 hours. Cool. All right, let's go back. I feel like it. I gotta go check the market. Also, I don't know if I showed. Did I show off the last time I played this? I don't know if I showed off my Halloween fit. This is my Halloween fit for WoW right now. It was on the trading post or whatever. I thought it looked cool, so I bought that shit. There's also a mount, but I haven't got it yet. I need more coins. It's a really nice outfit. I fuck with it. Speaking of outfits, I'm excited to get that shit like started soon. The my outfit specifically. I'm really excited. That shit's coming this month. I'm really excited for that. Oh, okay. Dude, I've already sent the details of like what the outfit is. I haven't sent any details otherwise of what everything else is gonna be for the outfit to my model mama. But man, it's so exciting. Okay. What's Soulbound? This is Soulbound, this is Soulbound. These aren't gonna sell for much, so I'm just getting rid of them. Binds unequipped, binds unequipped. I think I'm selling that already. Binds unequipped, binds unequipped. Soulbound, Soulbound. 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 That bind's been equipped. That's interesting. Not often you see blue items be like that. Soulbound, soulbound, soulbound. More soulbound, Gordon. And then these should both be soulbound. Yeah. Alright, everything else is either going on the market or I'm getting rid of it entirely. So... these don't sell for much. 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 I might sell these just because I have a lot of them. Honestly. I have over, like, 300. I have a bunch of these too. So people might buy them. I'm gonna sell the ones that don't sell for much. AKA the ones that have unknowns, mostly. If it's unknown, I'm not selling it. Because, like, I don't trust that shit. I already don't trust the ones that tell me that it would sell for a lot. Because, like, that shit's not selling for that much. You can't convince me. Except for the blues. I will sell those. Because blues are stuff that people like. As far as I know. Apparently that sells for a lot. Unknown, unknown. Unknown. Alright. That should be everything. Everything else is getting sold on the market. And then these are going into my thing, except for this. These are going into what's it called? And I guess I'll sell the black diamonds as well. I might sell the Star Ruby. Solid Stone I'm gonna keep. I don't know if I'm gonna sell that. I made 37 gold profit there from selling all that shit. That's pretty good.
You need something?
Alright. Look at that. Pretty good. All things considered. Let's go sell. And by that I mean let's go pray that we put things on the market and it'll sell. And by the time I log in tomorrow, it'll actually sell. Please. Please. This sells for about 9 gold, so we're gonna try to sell it for about 6 gold. Because I actually want it to sell. We're gonna sell this for about 3 gold. I'm gonna sell this for about this much. We're gonna sell this for about 3 gold. This apparently sells for 5, which that's mine. We're gonna try to undercut it so that it's more likely to sell. This, I don't know what to sell this for. We're gonna try to sell it for 15. I'm selling this one, so I'm gonna undercut it so that people are more likely to buy it. It's just one of those days. I love this song. It's such a good fucking song. Undercut this one so somebody's more likely to buy it. It's all about the he said, she said bullshit. Sell it, please. That's not selling for 3,000. You're crazy. I'm talking that shit. So come get... Oh, it's not that part of the song. We're gonna sell this for 5. We're just overloading the market, basically. Way, motherfucker. It's just one of those days. It's all about the he said, she said bullshit. Heck, you better quit talking that shit. You be leaving with a fat lip. Heck, you better quit talking that shit. Come and get it. 3 gold, please. 3 gold. Dangerous. I've got all the fucking... I got the quarter on this shit, apparently. Holy fuck. 5, I guess. Please buy these things. Chainsaw. Skin your ass raw. Going this way, it might break you tonight. Chainsaw, what? It's raw, what? Thing keeps going this way, just might break some fucking face tonight. Give me something great. 250. Sell. Please sell. I need this shit to sell. Chainsaw, what? What? Oh shit, people bought my mage wreath. Literally, I just put that shit on the market. But a fat lip. He said, she said bullshit. Somebody bought that shit so fast. Alright, cool. Everything is on the market. Now we just pray. Somebody bought that mage weave so fucking fast. I've been stocking that shit up. Trying to, anyways. Let's see. Do I even have mage weave in my fucking vault? Because I could probably sell that shit.
King's honor, friend.
I do. I have 315 of it. Because I've just been stocking. I've been stocking that shit up. I don't know what this means.
Safe
Ooh.
travels.
I don't know what else to do there. I genuinely just kind of have to let it be. Also, is the Dark Moon fair happening? Is that what this is? Let's go look. I saw the quest lady that said Dark Moon, so I'm assuming it's Dark Moon shit. Let's go look real quick. What? I wonder if that means it's down here in Goldshire. I know they were setting up for Dark Moon at one point, but... Oh yeah, Dark Moon's literally here. That's cool, man.
Need assistance?
What can I purchase? Food and drink. Where... Visit Stamp or Silania's booths. Okay. I guess I'll go in and look real quick. I'll go look at it. There's like rarities and I want to look. I've never done the Dark Moon Fair stuff, so. Let's go look. This is quite a walk, though. Dog, if you make me walk this far to go to a fair, I'm gonna be a little bit pissed. I go through a portal and I'm not immediately at the fairgrounds. Kind of fucked up. Obviously, I don't actually mind, but just kind of fucked up is all. Where the fuck is the person who sells shit? Game tokens? Dark Moon Fair information? Dark Moon, okay. Who's the person who sells things? Ride tickets. Test your aim. No. I'm looking to buy things. Replica armor prizes? What the fuck is this?
Choose wisely.
Ooh, are these like... Oh, okay. Is this cosmetic? What is this? I don't really know what these are. This.
Keep your wits
Okay.
about you.
Interest ya in a pint?
52 gold to repair my shit though. Crazy. Crazy work.
Very good.
I'm looking for rare shit. Pet and mount prizes. Yo. Yo, that's crazy. Those are the only mounts though from the looks of it. Yeah. The purples. I fuck with this one. This one's pretty cool.
May your blades never dull.
Fireworks. Drink vendor. Isn't this the person who literally they said like talk to her for exotic shit?
May the stars
Oh.
guide you.
Somebody bought my star ruby. We love this. Game tokens. Ring toss. You a hot dog vendor? Who are you? You're a balloon vendor. Ah, I see. You sell balloons. Very cool. I mean, I fuck with it. It looks like a lot of it is like relying on the currency of the area to get things, so I'd have to like figure that out. Figure out how to do it, I guess. There's game tokens. Dude, they're using the same fucking... They're using the same fucking, like... It's hard to hear, but... They're using the same fucking sounds that Roller Coaster Tycoon did. I know it's hard to hear because I got my music playing and shit, but, like... I could hear the screams of, like, the people, like, enjoying the rides, and it literally is the same soundbite from Roller Coaster Tycoon. That must have been a pretty, popular soundbite of the era. It was literally like the people going down the roller coaster in Roller Coaster Tycoon. That is pretty funny. You might be able to catch it in the VOD. On YouTube. For people who watch on YouTube. You guys might be able to catch it on the VOD whenever this gets uploaded and made public. So... Which probably will... I'm going to try to make it public tomorrow. If I don't make it public on tomorrow, I'll probably make it public before Wednesday. So... I'll try to make it public tomorrow before I stream, though. Whoa. Let's see. I want to check one more thing. I wanted to look at the, trading post real quick. Hey! Yo! Oh, look, there's my armor. So this is the thing I have frozen right now. This is another outfit. And I was like, this is a fucking cool outfit. I was gonna get this one. But, I don't have enough currency. It's such a cool looking outfit, though. There's also another mount. This is like the fucking hand thing from Final Fantasy 14. That's what it reminds me of. One of the mounts in 14. That's a pet. I'm trying to see where's the... This is the pet that I was talking about. I was like, this goes with my armor. It's 700 though. But it goes with my armor. So... I don't know how to get more tender though. Match as well, yeah. I don't know where to get more tender. Let me... You have unearned tender from the Traveler's Log. Okay, how do I... Where's the Traveler's Log? Oh, Traveler's Log. It's in the Adventure Guide. Okay, Shift J. Oh, what the fuck is this? What the fuck? Can I sort by the ones that I have? I think you download the one dating app if you're wanting more Tinder. That's funny. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, so like, how do I pull up the ones that I have? Can I get the ones that I have? How do I get the ones I have, though? It's fucked up. How do I know? What's this? Yo, look at that fucking thing. That's cool. How do I know what I've done? Just scroll to the bottom? How do I get my unearned Tinder? I don't understand.
Hail to ye, adventurer.
It says that I have unearned Tinder from the Traveler's Log.
Come back
Is
again.
it saying that I don't technically have it? Shift J. Is it like I need to do stuff in order to get it? Because it's saying that I have it, but I don't know how to like grab it. Crafting orders? What the fuck is that? Um, complete 10 quests. Ah, yes. So it's like your weeklies and your dailies and shit. Okay. I mean, I guess that's cool. I guess that's cool. I guess. I don't really understand it, but I just don't know where it's trying to say that I got shit, you know? Nope. I don't want to look at that. I mean, it's cool, I guess. I got the outfit that I want right now. I'll have to get more, though. Look at this motherfucker. Fucking shredder. Crazy. That is a player. I was like, is that an NPC? Fucking shredder over there. I don't know if I got a good look at him for you guys, but... Oh yeah, I did. Crazy, though. Okay, stuff hasn't come in yet because it's not been an hour, but... Things are selling. 300,000? You're crazy. I wonder what's my auctions? Because some stuff should be expiring, right? Nope. That's because I put everything back on the market today. That literally was everything that was on the market today. Yeah, that sounds about right. I need to go get more, I need to go get more, this stuff. That's selling for 55 now. That's good. That sells for 37. It might honestly be worth it to just go ahead and do this so I can get a 12 profit, but I want to wait until this goes down a bit more because I'm not making a lot of profit from buying that. Dark iron ore. Because that's selling for not much at all. Like, imagine I paid 2,000 gold just for me to make maybe like, what, 4,000 at most? That's just not worth it. I mean, it's a $2,000 profit, but like, I don't feel like that's worth it. Not for that amount. I don't know. That's just me, though. That's just how I feel about it. I'm gonna change our song, and then we're gonna probably get ready to wrap up and stuff, and then I can be back tomorrow or whatever. All right, we have two songs, two to three song choices here. So 1, 2, or 3. That's the number. The numbers to choose from. I'm debating. Numbers 1, 2, or 3. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? I think any of those choices are good. I think 1 and 3 are pretty good, though. Let's see. 3 is a good one. 3 is a good one. Once it starts playing. That's a good song to put on. All right.